Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Haunting Hour. I am your host, Haunted Goose. So today's a very special show. In it of itself, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I debated probably up until the last like half hour on what we were gonna do here on the show. So much so that I thought I would start like half an hour early just to kind of put the show together. I guess I want to give at least like a half an hour of early productivity. I guess because oh man, I just battled. I don't know, like back and forth on what today's theme was going to be. Just because I had a lot of you come to me after the more recent stream about, oh, don't mind me if you hear the clackety clack of my candle over here. Oh, let me just put down some of this music. I thought we would have a very nice, calming, you see, like, what I love is like it's never an in between. It's never. It's always like loud and in your face. Or let me see if I have. Uh, just let me know if the music is a little bit. Oh, maybe it's more on my end. See, there we go. Maybe it's like my headphones. Okay, there we go. I thought we deserved a very nice, relaxing, rainy ambiance. Because we're gonna like chill out today, guys. We're gonna do a couple of activities that I like to do when um, I just like hit a productive wall. So that's where I'm at headspace wise. I feel, like that point in your art where you have a million things to practice and a million things to do, but like either your head or body or like a combination of like your spirit is just not having it. I cannot tell you how many uh like where my head and like my hands are just not translating today. I don't know if it's because of my sleep or because I've been in like flight mode for the past couple of days. So I thought we would just kind of chill together. I was going to kind of show you guys um, kind of some activities that I do when I feel like this to kind of get me up from my spirits and getting me back more quickly to practicing my art. And I've found like doing these things kind of like especially help me self-esteem wise. I don't know what it is about um, like anytime I'm not productive, I like beat myself up a lot, and so I feel like doing these things they kind of like help me be nicer to myself, I guess, and then also I feel like productive, but also embracing that sometimes you just need to chill, man. It's okay. We can relax while we do art. Like art does not have to be a stressful experience all the time, like there can be a light at the end of the tunnel. So, yeah, so I'll get back to like what exactly I'm doing over here. If you see this really nice like it's I don't know what the official name is called. Wait, let me see cuz I literally saw it at the store and it is called a Surecut. Surecut? That's like I'm not sure if that's the brand or what it's actually called, but it is great. I love it. It's the first time I've ever. Oh yeah, it's a trimmer, so it's a paper trimmer, and it is great. I'm definitely gonna use these on stream, um, because for me, like I have not cut paper in more than one or two lengths and measurements because I feel that anytime I do a painting and I go to cut it or any sort of measurement, I will feel like distraught if like one little part is uh like uneven or anything like that. So I'm going to like pre-cut kind of all my paper here. And for me, I find that like super relaxing, like pre-cutting it, and I feel it's even more relaxing now that I have like machine with like a built-in ruler in it. So that way I can kind of see all my different measurements and stuff. But before we get into the activity, I just wanted to give a quick Patreon shout out to all my patrons to say thank you for your emotional and financial support. for the stream, and also that the launch technically isn't happening till July, which is just a shoot, like at least, let me see, like a weekish away, which I feel that's why like my panic is setting in because I'm looking at those numbers and I'm thinking of all the things I still need to do, but I'm gonna try and not have like a panic attack on stream because that is not productive. Um, but yeah, I think it's basically been that. It's basically me running around and doing multiple of things lately, and today's like the first day that like I've actually had like where I finish all of like my errands and stuff like by 11. So it's like really like the first time like in a while where I've just kind of taken a breath and been like, okay, I'm a master of my own destiny. What do I do now? Because pretty much it was me like squeezing in my art in between like doing laundry or cooking dinner or taking the puppers like to the vet and like uh, waking up at 2 a.m. or like all that stuff. So today it's time to take a break, which I don't know about you guys, but for me that is a very difficult thing to do. So I was gonna kind of show you guys how I kind of unwind, but like also um, be productive because I'm just one of those people that I do not know how to relax. Like it is very, very hard for me to just chill out. Like I feel inherently guilty, which probably says a lot more about me than anything. But especially when it comes to my art, for whatever reason, I feel if I'm not actively trying to do something artistically, I feel like a fraud, you know. I'm very dramatic this way. So today I thought I would kind of give you guys like a little sneak peek on how one of the activities that I do is pre-cutting um, some of like kind of these designs. These are kind of like stencils that I make out of just scrap paper, like sketchbook scrap paper. The book that I'm dismembering today is this one. It's kind of one of like my older sketchbooks that like I've used where the reason why it's turning into scrap paper it's because it is not forgiving. um, I'm not sure if maybe I'll turn to a page where you can see oh yeah, here. It's actually I cut it because when I went to draw another circle, I think I drew it probably a little too roughly and it tore a hole straight through. So yeah, um, this is why, yeah, even here, like I could feel it. This is at least like one or two strokes away from just ripping in half. So yeah, so this one is being sacrificed just for today, um, because it has been like a really great sketchbook, especially when I have like quick doodles to do. But I mostly use it for my studies that I'll most likely like trace later. Um, so yeah, like I know I did some of my sketches from Mermaid on here, which I was like super happy with. I'm just like flipping through making sure that but yeah, I borrowed one of my husband's Gerbers, which is not the baby food brand, but it's basically like a Swiss Army knife that has like all these little blades and stuff. And I've kind of preemptively like cut a little bit of the threaded spine and been using it. And it's honestly, I'm so happy with getting this because it saved me so much paper already, and I've just used it because I cannot tell you, especially when um, you're like me who's making like 50 million decisions at once. I can never make up my mind on how anything looks until it's finished. Um, so, yeah, if you're like me and I need something visual to kind of guide me as far as measurements, And two, I'm kind of like a, how can I put this? I like collecting a lot of like postmark things and um, what is that? Stationery. Like I really love stationery, especially I mail things to my friends a lot. So I do have different sizes of stationery that a lot of the times I save and use as like measurements and rulers and stuff. But what I love about this paper cutter is that it gives me these really clean cut scraps that I could most likely use in the future. So I'm trying to find a specific one. It was really cute and pink, and it gave me like these really cute. I'm not sure if I can read well on camera, but it gives these like really cute like borders and stuff like here on the side. But yeah, I got that from like I want to say my 2021 planner. It had like this little uh like kind of thing in the back, like where it came with like a bookmark and stuff. And that fell out, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna use this as like a border." Um, but of course, when I speak it to existence, I just hope I didn't throw it away by accident, because that's happened before too. But but yeah, that's what I usually do. I get things that are like pamphlets and stuff, and if it's like the shape that I kind of generally imagine it in, then I can just like trace it on. And especially that I lose things constantly, I like to have kind of these reference stencils. So then when I transfer it to watercolor paper, I already have like the sizes like already mapped out and measured. So especially when it comes to like my smaller pieces that they're a little harder to like at least I like to save as much water paper like watercolor paper as possible. So if I just stencil out one of these bad boys and just use it right away onto like the border of my piece before I draw my piece, then it kind of like saves me uh, like time and paper sometimes. So, but yeah, most likely I'm not gonna talk a lot today. I feel like a little not stressed out. I feel like that's I don't want to like give you guys that impression, but because I love talking to you guys. You guys always make this super fun. But if you guys have any questions or anything, I don't want to like ruin your chill by me just rambling on and on. So just let me know what you guys think and if you guys need any help. Um, but yeah, basically what I do to chill out is that I create these little stencils and then I try out the stencils with some of my older drawings and kind of see how like I would space them or uh, but we'll get to that part when we get to that part. So I promise when I find the stencil, I will show it to you guys, but for now they want to be off camera, so I will respect their wishes. But yeah, I'm just gonna lift the mic, and if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. But if anything, you can just watch me stencil this baby out in the meantime. Oh, I found the thing. Okay, it's because I was using it as a bookmark for one of the sketches. Now I remember. Thank goodness it's like a really cute pastel pink, and most of my things are like charcoal black because I was able to find it. Um, it's so funny because oh my gosh, I just feel like that's just been my mind lately. Just a little scatterbrain, but we found it. See, isn't it cute? Like, like for me, my favorite thing is like it has these little, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually get like a little stamp that will like pre-cut or like round your edges. Um, like so then you don't have like the pointy ones, you have like more like rounded ones. All right, and then this one, I think I wrote down what the different sizes are. Yeah, so apparently for printing and for measurements and stuff, um, they already come with like pre-made, like there's kind of like standardized measurements and stuff um, that are like 5R, 2R, 6A, stuff like that. And when you like label it like that, it's especially if you were to ever ship internationally, like it's kind of a measurement that somebody can look up the exact millimeters or inches. So then it kind of saves them a little bit of time, but it's always good to put that information just in case. But then you can actually like look it up a lot easier because at least a lot of the things that I have, they're measured in inches instead of centimeters. So it'll kind of help you convert that in like point by point. Because I know sometimes uh, when you go to convert it on a calculator, it'll give you like decimals of things. So at least with that, you can kind of give a flat out, and also um, with those like pre-made measurements, it's kind of it'll help guide you to like what certain standards are. So I know for me, um, like especially when it comes to art and drawing and stuff, I never know how small is too small or what a good size for medium is because it can really depend on it. But if you have kind of print sizes to kind of um, measure them out to like what's expected a lot of the times, like for a standard, it'll kind of just make it easier, like for you, just because it is, especially when it comes to like height or width. Um, it'll just make it like a little bit easier if you have kind of like a chart guide that's already been established. I'm so sorry. It's because my husband just messaged me. I swear this he's getting different computer parts and stuff, and I feel like, oh my goodness. Uh, Guys, if you marry a computer buff, I'll tell you this, it never ends. I feel like I'm in constant side quest in my life. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, that boy, I swear. I have the whole day, a whole day in the house. I just ask him for one day for me to concentrate on my stuff. And then he sends me on a wild goose chase. See, that's ironic because I'm haunted goose. I'm not saying that I was inspired by that, but sometimes that's how I feel. Oh no, but I love it. Mostly, I like the adventures. I'm not gonna lie. I love the adventures when we go together, but when I go by myself, it's sometimes very stressful because I'm not, I was always a PC baby. I'm not saying that. I was born and raised in like a PC household. I get it. I understand. Um, doesn't that sound cool too? Let me see if I, oh, see, like right on the mark. Look at that. That's like, you know that meme where it's like I'm this close to like losing my, my mind. Um, no, and too, and look how like rough the edges were before, and then like look how super keen. Yeah, I love this thing. But I'm not complaining because I understand. But I would rather go to the store and stuff with him than on my own because I'm just waiting to buy the wrong thing and then having to go back and it's a time. I understand it because I'm like that with art supplies. You know, I'm like a kid at a candy store when it comes to art supplies, and I always go for one thing. That's how I ended up with the stamp thing. Like, so many of you guys have been asking me to do it because, like, the reason why I haven't done the stamp thing yet on here, it's because I'm still deciding on what design to stamp, and I know if I mess up or something like that, it's just me going back to the art store and then buying another thing, and I'm trying to be careful. Oh, hi. How you doing, Icy? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know it's like sparkling in the thing. I'm trying not to like add a ring light or anything. Oh, yes, of course. How can I forget our talks and our I'm sorry if today I'm a little bit on the frazzled side. That's why there's like the rainy like Zelda music in the background. I don't even care if I'm copyrighted for that. I just needed Oh no, don't worry. Just let me know if you change identities or anything, because I want to like keep all of my systems updated if that's a thing. How you doing, Icy? Today is a relaxed stream of chopping up paper and doodling things, because for whatever reason, like my art bone or art muscle is just like. I hope everything is good on your front. Always happy to hear from you. Oh, yay! Oh, that's good to hear. Have you been reading any new books lately? Has anything been popping off on your end? Oh, good. I've just had a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm so sorry if today I'm a little bit like all over the place. Like literally since like Sunday to today has been like go 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 and like when it rains it pours sort of thing and like today's the only day since Sunday that I've just been like sitting down and like gathering my thoughts so that they may be a little frazzled. I've just been in panic mode a little bit, hence the slicey of the paper. Um, for whatever reason, it measuring things out and tracing things calmly just kind of puts me in a better headspace. Oh, and there's a candle involved too. Ah, I see. Oh, I don't know why. I thought like the last time we talked about that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I see. I confused you with another streamer. I apologize. The another streamer was talking to me about a book that they read. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Like there was another streamer that came here that they were talking about that they were reading I believe World War II airplanes. So and I apologize. Oh yes, yes, your very dank art skills of are you still in the digital realm of things? Have I converted you to watercolor? I apologize. You're just like books. What is this, 1920? Hey, don't get me wrong. I love me a good scary book. Like, oh man, there's this book I've been dying to get my hands on. The only things there's only digital copies. It's things have gotten worse since I saw it, which is honestly like the longest title of a book like you can ever imagine, but the concept sounds super good. Oh, for real? Are you taking like a hiatus? Are you having like a Oh, that is correct. That is correct. I remember that part. Are you officially on is this like your blue period? Like instead of blue period, it's like your Florida period? Man, how is it there? Like I haven't been to Miami in forever. I think it's been like ooh, like a year almost. I do miss me the Mikasukis. Well, I guess too because of COVID, it's been interesting and a half from what my parents told me that like like things have lifted, I think, from what they took, but too they're the older generation, so they're not into the party scene anymore. So I don't know if like the young people stuff is affected also. Then like all my friends who still live in Florida that I talk to, they're old ladies like me, so all we talk about is like crochet and anime and yes. Oh, okay, okay. I remember. Okay, so last episode of Icy Water, like from what I remember, was that you told me that you guys wanted to like keep. Did you like the intro to your love life? Um, that you kind of said that you wanted to like press pause on it, and that like are the only thing is I wasn't sure if you guys are still talking. Like, yeah, where you basically didn't want to like hold her back from. It was so funny. Actually, I had a follower message me on Instagram. It made me laugh so much because I think they heard the dating advice that we were talking about, and they're like, "Does the dating advice also apply to dating simulators? Because I'm trying to get this one character to like me." And I was like, honey, you could just look at like Google searches. I'm sure there's like roadmaps to try and get like the like your main your main character to achieve the status of this other one, you know? Like and they're like, "No, but that's cheating. Tell me the ways, like the organic ways for somebody to like me." Yeah, I thought that was adorable. Oh, okay. Oh, so you just like press pause sort of thing? Oh, that's okay. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm really gonna cut it close on this one. See, the edges are here, and I still. Oh, okay. Is this like a new like revelation where you're just like, nah, not for me. Not at this point or time. I respect that, my friend. No, that's fine. I think it totally makes sense. I mean, that's the thing. I'm really adamant about that because you gotta be happy and you gotta be fulfilled. Like, there's no rush in, like, essentially when you do. Oh, I'm sorry if you're gonna also see this, like, the scissor in frame. It looks very violent from, like, because it's like one of my jumbo scissors. So if you see that poking through, it's mostly because I'm cutting this. So if you see that, do not be, shocked by the shiny. Um, but yeah, no, you gotta like I don't understand the pressure of being like you must have like a betrothed, like you cannot be happy without a betrothed. If so, like it's nice. It's like I don't frown about because I do. I very much love my husband. I love living my life with him, but it's because it's him. You know, it's just one of those things where um like I did not see the appeal of dating until I met him, and that's just honest. Like, you know, and there was no rush into it either. Oh, yes, tell me. Lay it down for me. And I am interested because I feel I've always wondered because I asked my husband about this, but he's kind of more of a reserved guy, so he's kind of like, oh, that's just the way I feel and that's whatever. That's just the But I've always wondered like what it's like on the other side of how. Man, I love the way this looks. Wait. See, this is why I do these kinds of exercises because I feel like it's small. It's itty bitty. But look, I did that. Ooh, that was clean. Okay, I don't think I want to because if I do, I'll just end up getting bored. Plus, relationship isn't my cup of tea. I mean, that's the thing. You have to like you can't force it and you shouldn't do it because it's something that's like expected. I mean, it's just one of those things you got to give yourself time. It's a lot of variables and you always have to respect that like if someone's not on your same wavelength. I've heard a lot of stories, especially from my friends and stuff, where either and it is communication a lot of the times. Like you got to be clear with what you want and if the other person's on the same page because disaster happens. Like you do not need drama. Like yeah, and that's the thing. You shouldn't push yourself to be one way or the other. I think both are fine. And like the most important thing is that like if you do involve another person or multiple people, because I know some of my friends are in polyamorous relationships, like that everyone is clear about everyone else's intentions and um, their what boundaries. That's the word. Um, but but yeah, it's something. It's something with time. It's people change and um, no, and two, like a lot of what that is in relationships and stuff, it's also your goals, in life. There just came a point where um, I didn't do that because the people that I met or that, like, you can be attracted to somebody and you can have things in common. And the idea is nice. That's what nobody tells you. Do I like money? I mean, wait, like in the sense of like a relationship or in the sense of for me I like working. Like that's my thing. Like the money part isn't I guess because I've seen what money does to people. In general, my concepts of money, it is oh man, you're going to like think I'm being philosophical again, but I feel like anything I have a very fearful relationship of money. I'm very stingy. Like, yeah, like I'm very fearful of not providing. Like, I feel like a freeloader if I don't make. Like that's like my first. If I'm not saving money, yeah, like I don't like it very much. Like in my life. Yeah. Yeah, if it's like a yes or no, it's a very like I like being stable. Yeah. Like that's a thing. I like um what money brings. I like the peace of it if it does bring peace. But like a lot of the times it's like I just want to like afford safety and yeah. 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 Like for me, like the first thing I think of when see money, a lot of people go to like expenses and stuff. For me, it's like just my family's safety. Yeah. Like, is it because of more, like, you like the commodity? You like the. I will have to say, relationships are expensive. Oh, yeah. Like, do you like more of, like, the status about it? That's the thing, because money in and of itself, it comes and it goes, my friend. I will tell you that much. Like, it comes and it goes, and especially, yeah, that's something that in relationships, you will see, like, I'm very thankful that I'm in a space where we both came from like I don't know what it is. Like we never really sat down and talked about it, but oh my gosh. I You know what changes you? You know what changes you, I see? Like when you see people go in debt. Like and fast. Like I'm just sweating even thinking about it. Like it happens. So I completely understand. Oh, you do? You're just in love with it. Like is it like just having it? Like you just like you like to see the numbers go up sort of thing. Like it's like a game. Cuz I've seen I think my husband's like that like with his credit score. Like where he competes against himself. All right, I respect it. Hey, if if that is your waifu, if money is your waifu, I cannot shake you from your waifu, man. So it's one of those things where you know what? Wait, I see. Like since we're on the subject, do you want a sugar mama? Is this is this like what you're leaning towards? Like do you need like is your ideal like for I'm like painting a very exaggerated picture, but I'm picturing like where you just want to be taken care of. Or it's just, or would you rather be like, nah, I want to be like the one earning money and on the grind? Hmm. Yeah, so you're just like, I'm gonna get my own bag. I don't need nobody. Oh, oh, but I completely understand that because I feel like similar thing, like where I feel I'm being like a freeloader sort of thing. Like, ooh, what would you get? Oh, I love those questions. Ooh, answer me. If you won the lottery, like what's like the first thing? Like if you got like a $2 million check, um, what what would you spend it on? And if it's too personal, you don't gotta answer it. I always like that question or like the superpower question. Okay, I can completely understand why people get the little stamp because it does. It's still kind of like edgy from it, but it's okay. Yeah, like you want like Elon Musk money. Like that's the. invest into making more money, but if spend a quarter of it on lavish stuff. Ooh, like you would get like one of those like golden leopards. I don't know. Like what's I don't know. Like the first thing I think of when people want like lavish things, it's like probably property and like aw. Oh, like for your family and stuff? Yeah, I do see sometimes I mean for people I care about, family or not. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, so you kind of that's your love language. Like your love language is gifts and stuff. It's kind of like a thing like where that's like how you show. Yeah, yeah, like where it's kind of where you feel more connected like with the people that are in your life. If you like provide a little bit of something for them or it's like something personal. Yeah, I completely get that. Yeah, for me I'm more of like oh man, what are the different love languages? I remember I took like a little test on it. There was like speaking, like where you talk about it, then there's physical, like hugging and holding hands, then there was buying gifts. And then I can't remember what the fourth one was. Yeah, have you ever? It's actually not a bad thing. It sounds hokey. Trust me. I When I first read about it, I was like, "What does that mean?" But it is. It's like this. It's based off of a book. And basically, there's like an online quiz version. Feel pity? Why? Why? Because you feel like bad that like the person doesn't have like that thing, like the commodity or something. But like at least the love language thing, it is. It's actually kind of accurate. It's pity on the weak. Why did I picture you with like the monocle and the top hat? Oh my gosh! Now I do. I have to make an emote. it's like it's like come here you plebe. Let me just throw. Why did I picture you like getting like a wad of cash and just like throwing it at somebody and be like, here you plebe, I love you. Now go go and spend. Oh no, no, don't do that. You know what? Because by the end of it, physical things they come and go. But I think it's you should value like the thought that you put into something, or like kind of where it doesn't connect to you as a person. By the end of it, you bring value in that other person's life, and the commodity or like the money and stuff is just extra. You know, like it's nice, especially when you give gifts and stuff. Like for me, like the sweetest things have always been, or the things that mean the most. It's not that it's expensive. It's just that there was like thought behind it, or it's like, oh man, they remembered this one thing I just said. But at the same time, I acknowledge that not um not everybody feels like that. Like for them, it's kind of like um when they get a certain thing, it's connected to yeah. No, and I understand that from like at least from my family background, like I understand that because in a lot of ways when you don't grow up with a lot of things, it's it means that much more. Like I know it's something, but especially when like some of my family they grew up in a third world country, and in America, I feel like from where I was born, like the idea of like liking brand products, so like Prada or Gucci or things like that, it's like, oh, you're just a vain person, you're not, but when you grow up in a third world country, like when you see stuff like that, it was kind of this perception of, oh my gosh, we thought we were never gonna like see something like that. Or I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. Um, so things like that meant a lot more, just because it was kind of like a rare instance of stuff. Um, but at the same time, like the way I grew up, it's almost like I know, I hate to say it, but it's very frowned upon to like behave that way, I guess. Like at least the way I was raised, I know honestly I grew up very strange. Like it was a very strict, very bubble-like atmosphere. So definitely if the consensus is not that, I completely understand cuz uh the way my parents raised me wasn't the way that everyone was raised. So which in a lot of ways it's extremely good because oh my gosh, like that's why I love hearing other people's opinions and perspectives and stuff because but I'll just be the first. I'm not sure like what a lot of the times like normal is or what like that's why I always apologize if it's something that something needs to be like explained or I'll be like the first to apologize. Oh man, look at that, so smooth, so nice. No, and two, I guess coming from at least where, especially now with quarantine, you really get to like reflect on certain things. And I don't know, like for me, that's why I really appreciate the people in my life because, especially time and, um, oh, that was it. That was the fourth love language, quality time. Jeez, I was like racking my brain. That's what it is. Okay, so for anyone listening at home, the four love languages are gift giving, um, the affirmation, so like speaking like your love and things like that, physical touch, and the one I just said, basically those. Man, I was really racking my brain on that one because quality time. Yeah. For me, I guess I'm super big on oh, yes. Oh no. Okay. Get that drink. Oh no. Spilling. Are you spilling tea now? Oh god. You're losing your stuff. You're losing your stuff. No. It's okay. The floor was thirsty. That's what I always say anytime I drop something, which is very often. Especially when I'm sewing or anything, just oh my gosh, see, look, I spoke it to existence. One of the papers fell. It is my husband's gonna come to like his whole computer room just like being a little scraps. That's why I got like a trash bin and stuff. Um oh no, yeah, that happens to me too. I do. I just have an array. Like this is why the camera's pointed this way and not the other way. Because it's just this menagerie of like different cups because my husband drinks tea and I drink coffee. And it just looks like an abandoned warehouse of forgotten like cups. So yeah, that's something that. Oh, and it got worse when I got into painting, um, like pretty seriously. Like I've always been into painting. I've always painted, but now I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna be like a serious artist now, and I don't even know what that means. But what that means is like a collection of just art supplies on one section of the table and just chaos on the other of just papers and ideas and scraps of stuff. So this is why this is happening here, not, not on that one. So it does. I really think I'm taking this whole like spooky vibes thing to like a whole other level because it really does. It's a horror show. I can tell you that. Okay, so I have my different, which I love these sizes. I know it sounds like a very mundane thing, but I've been dying for this to happen physically in my hands for a while because you have an idea, you want it to happen. So, okay, we have our stencils here. So now it is time to, oh, and also I wanted to show this feature. Look how fancy. You know what I loved about this too? That it was on sale for 10 bucks. And I remember seeing this in a fabric store for like 20, and I was just like, ha, I knew it. I knew I would find a deal. So yeah, what I like, it's like it's collapsible. So we're just gonna put this one on the side. But yeah, I see. I don't knock you for if like that's the way that you express yourself and you connect with that. Just my, I guess, 2 cents. Like, I guess when I hear that, like, my heart breaks a little bit because I'm just like, you're worth more than money. But I don't think that's where you're coming from. I think you're saying like, hey, I work hard, I provide for myself, so when I care about somebody, that's how I show my affection. And it took me a long time to like come to that realization because, like, I don't know why. In my mind, I guess the way I was raised or something, it was like money was the root of evil, and oh God, like, don't talk about money, and you can't. But I genuinely think that there's people who that's how, and there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with being like, hey, I got this because, I care for you, and, I want to provide for you, and that's the role I want to take in your life. And but just let me know if I'm off guard. Oh, and if I lift my mic, do not mind me. I promise I am intently reading the. How did this happen? See, this is why this room is chaos. I found one of my husband's work boots under here, and I swore I put this in the closet. I think one of my puppies like brought. Oh yeah, it's next to a duck toy. So yeah, it's definitely his doing. Oh, are you a therapist yet? Um, okay, so full disclosure, on my therapy background. So I was a behavioral therapist. That was a thing. However, because of where I moved, there is no. So there's different there's different levels of what my profession was, and I was on bottom. I was like, in League of Legends, I was bronze, right? So I needed somebody on silver tier to like mentor me and basically keep an eye on me, um, to make sure I'm legally doing what I'm supposed to. Thanks. No, and too, my family's very talk focused. I will admit, we're very we're very talkative people. So the problem with us is that you can't get us to shut up. That's the problem. But yeah, I do. I like helping people, but I'm a softie, and I get too emotional. So for me, I would love to do my job again. I really would, but number one, I can't do it here because there's nobody like in my profession who. It is. I am. I'm squishy. I am. I'm a marshmallow of people. It is. It's a thing. That's why for me, I loved working with kids. One of the best and worst career options I ever took was being a barista. Like, I loved it. Okay, this is when I found out for me, you can love the work but hate people. And I did not know. Oh, thank you. I see. Um, oh, that's such a cute emote. That's adorable. Um, that's when I found, because I had this um sheltered upbringing where it was kind of like this idea where it's like, oh, you just got to do your work. If you do your work, everything else will fall into place. And I can tell you that there are definitely types of people that can run you off of a job. And oh boy, that was one of them. Oh man. it was tough, but it was so crazy because I just if if other circumstances, like if the job was literally just making drinks, I would have loved it and I probably would have stayed there. Um, like I was even considering uh, like taking up a job, like an opening, but that was like on close to a base that we lived in, but like somebody got it, and the only other option was to go to one that was like an hour away, and I was like, oof, that's for $14 toll. I cannot do that, but oh, see, this is what I was talking about as far as stationery. Like, it's so pretty. I, because I go to therapy, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I went to therapy. I know, right? It's so sparkly. I did. It was during St. Patrick's Day, and like it was basically like in the equivalent. So they don't. Okay, 7-Eleven's back in America. Like you know how it's like also a gas station. Here they have like So they're called convenis. Convini. Which is like convenience store, and basically it's just food, and but they also had stationery, and it's like, ooh, it's so like fancy. So yeah, they did it for St. Patrick's Day. And but what's funny is that hey, look, it's funny actually. I see, it's funny because they're actually money envelopes, so I don't know if that like says anything. I thought they were like mail envelopes, but on closer inspection, I was like, oh, wait, no, these are for money. So, hey, I think this is like your good luck charm, I guess. Like, maybe it's your sign from the universe that you're gonna get like some good luck your way. But yes, I think probably why I maybe like speak to like some people in that way, it's because I come from a talkative family. We literally always talked about our feelings all the time, all the time. And because I went to therapy, so I'm tracing this. So in case you guys don't know what I'm doing, basically, for anyone who just jumped on, uh, I traced some different sizes of borders that I would want to do on my watercolor paper, because trust me, it gets expensive when you don't when you just try and like hand size these. Like at least I make a lot of mistakes, especially for cutting. So, pre-cutting kind of these papers ahead of time kind of saves you a bit of time, but then also like the stress of like once you finish a painting, like all of the edges being super clean, because I make a lot of mistakes. So, I sometimes, as a relaxing kind of unwind exercise, just kind of pre-cut some of my watercolor paper. Um, oh yeah, no, go ahead. Oh, absolutely. You do what you gotta do. I know, I wish like the stream had like an easier way to kind of I completely understand. Yeah, I did. I tried streaming from my iPad the other day and it did not work. Like there was like at least a 5-minute delay. Like comfortably. But yeah, eventually I'm going to like man, I'm just really struggling. And this is why I wanted to do this activity on stream. Uh, cuz I was wound up and none of the ideas that I had in my head are like I want to say I have like 2 or 3 pages of just straight up doodles of just nonsense, and I was like, oop, I'm broken. Today is a broken day, so we are going to relax. I have officially hit my wall. Oh wait, I'm just gonna. Oh my, I do. I always read it. Oh my. Okay, I think I'm gonna. I do. I feel like drawing this bad boy. So I'm probably gonna. I just wanted to double check that the sizing was right. Yeah, yeah. Let's go for that one, and then I'll cut that one later. What are you doing? So I'm just going to basically trace this, cut it to size. So then I'm gonna like trace one of like my old drawings because I'm in a funk today. I don't know if it's because I've been, which by the way, I'm super excited. I'm gonna announce it when it officially happens, but I drew fan art for a YouTube channel and they responded back to me and they're gonna like showcase it, I think. Like, I don't want to talk about it until it's like a for real thing because I'm just waiting for the universe to be like, haha, JK. Um, but yeah, so I think I know, like, oh my gosh, I cried when it happened because I was really shy about it. I was like, oh, I don't, whatever, I'll just do this. But my sister in law, who Weeza, if you're out there, I know sometimes you like listen to the stream and thank you. But she did. She like kind of talked me into being like, go do it. I believe. And I was just like, okay. And I did that, but I think what I did is that I kind of pulled my artistic muscle. Um, like I did. I kind of effed up my. I don't know what it was that either I think I did it like too rushed or whatever. I got it done. I accomplished the thing, but it came at a cost, you know? Like it's like in episodes of Dragon Ball Z, like when he goes Super Saiyan and like he kicked the bad guy's butt and then like yay, he saved the universe, but then he like collapses and it takes him like 4 episodes to like kind of get back on his feet. Like that's how I felt, you know? Like I think and yeah. Cuz I did a um that's why I you know what? I'm glad I had this conversation cuz now I understand um oh, I see you changed your thing, President Nuke. Oh, is it because that's like your alternate ego? Oh, whoopsie. Like I did wibbly wobbly lines. But yeah, basically that's what I did. And you know what? I didn't realize it until now. I think that's what happened. I definitely think that's what happened. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, I understand. It's your alter ego. Just like how Slowpokey, like their alter ego is a Sailor Scout. No, it's okay. It's fine. No, what's funny is like I didn't even notice, but the funny thing is that like different users have different like colors in their icon. But yours is like the same color, so I didn't even like register it until like you commented. Yes, it is. It's your alter ego, President Nuke. It does. It sounds like Cosmic Opie. I feel it's like it does. It feels more radiant and like I don't know, holistic for some reason. I don't know why I picture Zenyatta like with a bunch of waifus surrounding him. And then President Nuke, I just feel like it's like you're about to get like Red Sun, like to the highest degree. Like which character would I think of? Like somebody from like probably JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like we're using the money envelope because I keep forgetting to get. I did. I had the cutest like little. It was a clear ruler that had bubbles on it and like cute little baby seals. And for the life of me, I think I left it back in the States. But even to this day, I don't remember where I got it. I just feel like it appeared. I like space and I like anime tech. I mean, they're not bad. It's not a bad combo. It's really not. I can't shake you for that. I cannot shake you for that. Can I ask you, Icy, who is like your ultimate waifu? Like, who, if you had to choose upon like all of the waifus, like for me, it's a hard decision because I do have to admit, I think because she was my first, like, where I was like, oh my gosh, you are beautiful and magnificent, and every cosplay of her is gorgeous. It's, from Darkstalkers. Oh, you do? Okay, tell me. Wait, I don't want to like sway your vote. I do. I'm not gonna say mine yet because I don't wanna. And this is a safe space. Anybody who wants to uh, admit uh, their love for the waifus or the what's like the male equivalent, husbanderoos? Yes. It was early on, so like I'm not gonna lie, probably some of my waifu taste are like out of date. I've been out of the it is. I think like the last serious anime that I like binge watched. Oh, I did. I actually saw some, but that's the thing. I don't feel like waifus like are picked from movies. I think a lot of the times it's from like actual series. So I'd say Supergirl. Oh, we're talking anime. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, it just came out, right? Oh wait, sorry, wait. Let me lower my mic a little bit because I feel like I'm shouting at you. Especially we're gonna talk about like fan stuff. I'm probably gonna go up like a couple decibels. But oh, okay. I think I saw a little bit of it. Like it's I know I don't know why like I think that the main character he kind of looks like oh no. Why did I forget it? See, this is why I need to research things before I open my mouth. Um oh man, what was that? It's like the show with the pig and there's a giant lady in it and I can't search it. I'm just saying words and I picture him. It is okay. Me, I'm literally googling anime with pig because I can't remember. Oh look, I found it. Pig character is great because it's the only thing I remember. It is Hawk from Seven Deadly Sins. Thank God. Okay, the kid, the main character. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I apologize. Thank you. Somebody from thank you, Orange? Orange? Orange. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for putting me out of my misery as I like kept looking. Hey yo. You know what, Supergirl, do you as far as because I know there's a live action one. Um, you mean the animated Supergirl? Or ooh. Oh, so she's like for real waifu then from the Ragnarok Netflix. But yeah, doesn't am I off the mark that like the guy from Ragnarok kind of looks like the am I misremembering? Thank you for putting me out of my misery. I'm so sorry. Because I don't remember names, I just remember general concepts and cute animals. Yeah, okay. So, okay, I'm looking at the Seven Deadly Sin anime. No, I think I'm wrong. Wait, wait. Sorry, it's probably gonna go. Oh. Okay. Wait, I'm looking it up now. I'm sorry if like everything over here is just dead silent. I'm literally pulling it up on my phone and I'm adding it to my lists because we saw the is it Record of Ragnarok? Because that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm cheating right now. I have it pulled up. So because if not, it's gonna be like me like for an hour being like, oh, that thing with the stuff and the people and the. It is my favorite. My favorite waifu of all time is Morrigan from Night Stalkers. Like, oh god, it's just I think because it was the first like character that I ever saw like from like at least the video games to like in real person cosplay, and it was like revolutionary to like my teenage mind where I was like, "Oh my god." And it was a great cosplay. So for me like but ooh, okay. So is it similar to probably not Attack on Titans if oh no, did I pronounce it wrong? Oh god. Morrigan? 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 Oh god, now I'm gonna Google it. I always call her Bat Bay. Oh jeez. See, this is why I have like long lasting anime friends, like friends we've known each other since high school, and we talk in code. Oh yes, yes, Record of Ragnarok. Yeah. Yeah, because there's Ragnarok the live action, I think. Um on Netflix also. Let me see. I'm gonna fact check myself real quick cuz yeah, cuz I believe there's Ragnarok the live action. Yeah. Mhm. And then there's the yep. Mhm. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of Trise too. That's like the new Netflix one. It's kind of like yeah, I would compare it um if you know Constantine, like the if you guys are familiar with that series. Um it's got a little bit of Constantine in it, a little bit supernatural-esque. Um like some gore in it, which is pretty nice. Let me see. Oh, sorry. I'm just scrolling through my phone. Like for you guys did not ask for a recommendation. We were talking about waifus though. Um, Orange, did you also want to uh talk about your waifus since we were since you saved me from googling too much? Oh, wait, sorry. I think the music kind of record of got some good ambiance. Yeah, I only watched a little bit of Seven Deadly Sins. I think because like I kind of watched it at the same time as like Black Clover, and then Clover went like in a different direction, and I was like, "Woo!" Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Oh, you're lurking. Oh, don't worry about it. It is. You don't worry, because my heart was broken. Oh no. Oh, don't worry. Take your time to heal. Don't worry. You lurk as much as you want. You put me in the background. It is all good. We are here for relaxed vibes. Any vibes you need. Cumber. Wait a second. I don't. Wait. See, this is why I need you guys because I need to be well informed of all the waifus. I am looking. Oh, wait a second. Is she? No, I'm not sure. Wait, I don't know this one. I see a basketball, so is it from Kokoro no Basket? I just saw a basketball and assumed. Let me see. Let me see. Which anime is this? I'm just researching things. As long as it's not from. Oh my gosh, my friends had me play the Doki Doki game. Like that took me on. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh, so she broke my. So you need some healing. Oh. At that case, you gotta wish her happiness and that it's okay. You will also heal. Is it a specific? Wait, I'm looking before. Also, I think it's for the best because she's 16 to 17, my friend. Bakemon. Well, Bakemon. So I'm guessing something with monsters because it says Bakemono on it. Oh boy. Okay, there's somebody in the. Okay. Appearance. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love it. I love reading wikis on this. Is a girl with brown eyes, short, dark, bluish hair. Because of her club activities as a basketball varsity player, she boasts an athletic physique. Although she admits that. Okay, I can't read this on the stream. Oh, okay, it's okay. Oh, so you like the older gals, huh? She was your senpai then, in the thing. I do like her style though. I do honestly. I love going onto these wiki pages because okay, hot tip as far as with waifus and all that good stuff. If you look at the wikis, if you're an artist out there, they give really good references, especially for poses and for outfits, especially. Because what I like is that they draw a lot of the accessories on the side. So if you're not good, like let's say with sneakers or with drawing skirts and stuff, they show those references separately so you can practice them. Um, but oh, okay. I will put this. Is it like strictly? Is it kind of like Kokoro no Basket where? Uh, oh yes, please. Tell me about Ragnarok. Sorry. Oh, also, I'm so sorry, guys. In like 5 minutes, I gotta dip because I'm making chicken today, and I'm being all fancy and making baked chicken, and that always takes me like a little longer than just grilled. So I know, right? Like it is. It's very pretty. I like Well, they showed this other character too. She does. Who does? Oh, I like Hitagi's character design. But too, I'm like I love purple hair and like bluish hair. It's just from she reminds me from Auno Exorcist. Like the I do. I don't know why it calls me back from like anytime I picked like for Sailor Moon or for Tokyo Mew Mew or any of those, I always loved like the blue or purple colors. It's okay. You can love from afar. You can still be supportive. Oh, but thank you. I actually I'm glad you mentioned because I've been wanting to kind of practice like purple hair for. Oh my gosh, I love. Ooh, I saw like a statue. Is is she like a klepto? Like where like she steals stuff? Because I'm seeing like I only asked that because there's a statue of Hitagi where she has like a lot of school products. So I'm guessing she steals things. I do like the statue though, it's very pretty. I just like pastel colors. I'm very easy to please. Like honestly, anything. See, that's why like my husband is very lucky to have me in his life because as far as a partner goes, like I am super like you can get me anything that's like pink or like pastel-y color and I'm just in love with it. So, ooh, or anything like Halloween-esque. Oh, I'm so sorry. Icy, I hope I didn't interrupt your like to talk about Ragnarok. Oh, it's cutting it close here. Oh, that was close. I do have to admit, as far as like you get little fuzzies and stuff, with watercolor paper, but that's because there's a little bit of cotton sometimes. So it'll like fluff up like that. But you can more than likely give it like a little bit of a wash. So kind of like with watercolor paint and it'll, or even just like with a brush and you can just lightly like dust it off a lot of times without pulling the paper. Never, in case you guys ever manually cut it or anything, never just pull it with your fingers unless it's like completely to the side. But if it's like something like this, it's much better to like just kind of lightly brush it off so then you're not pulling and undoing the edges more than they kind of have to because it's better to just do it like that lightly with the brush then pull it completely off because if not you could get a I think there's just school products in the intro show really weird, so it's hard to tell. You know what? What am I making? Oh, okay. So I had a little bit of an artist block today. I kind of so what I did was that kind of when I have days like that, what I do is like I prep my canvases or my watercolor paper. So I'm eventually opening up a mail tier on my Patreon, like mail, like not like a just because we were talking about waifus, not like male as in like female male, but I mean like male like snail mail. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm making like basically stencils, like handmade stencils for my different sizes of paintings that I'm gonna do. So because watercolor paper is very finicky and expensive. So basically, I'm going to uh, like prep all of these pieces of paper. So then all I have to do is just paint on them because I've done it before where I've painted on watercolor paper and then cut it and all the edges are wonky or also I just got this machine thing. So, ooh, Icy is thinking. What do you think about Icy? But yeah, that's where I'm doing it. Also, super fun is that like when you trace everything like this in the back, all you gotta do is just um like flip it and just kind of like lay it on a surface. And a lot of the times, like from uh just the graphite and stuff, like it rubs off like a lot easier than just how can I put this? Like if you just let it sit for like a little bit and just because it's pretty absorbent, if you give it a little time, it's easier to rub off than like if you just automatically do it because I've done that before where I crumpled the paper. So just let it sit for a little bit in the corner because oh boy, I just like flip it and just kind of like let it sit there for a little bit. Sometimes even just the friction because I put it on a cloth. Sometimes it rubs it out like I guess like a little faster. But yeah, I'm just cutting the different sizes ahead of time and Cause, oh man, I was. See, that's why I love coming on stream with you guys, cause you guys always put me in my right place. Oh, thanks. It's a lot of practice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's. I'm. Let me think. I'm 28 now, and I started when I was 14, 15, something like that. A lot earlier. But I know I just sound like a child. Like I sound very 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 like not my age. So that's why I always tell people I'm just like it's that I just have a lot of years and also like um I don't know, like I'm a very I guess I take a lot of notes. So I a lot of the times like I give tips and stuff, but they're mostly useful to me because I don't know, I just like that sort of stuff, but I understand that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's been a while. It's just been Oh no, not at all. Even then, it's I don't take any harm. Even like if people like disagree with me or honestly, I've lived a very tame life. I always joke around with people that I should have been bullied a lot more than I probably already have. Like I've been very blessed in my life that I've had very nice people on my corner and um like that's why if anybody disagrees or anything like that, it's not that. So don't ever feel like you have to hold back or, I always want this to be a place where people feel free to like express whatever they need to. Uh-huh. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate. I just think it's really not hard. Like that's the thing. It's like you guys have all been very sweet and very understanding and ask really great questions and that's why like I you guys really motivate me to like I don't know, even there's days where I feel kind of overwhelmed and like oh, but I always think of you guys like on the other end and going through your own things and I don't know, I feel like this is a time where we can kind of like just take a breath, connect and like without like that pressure um that sometimes we all feel, cuz life is life. Um and I don't know, you guys motivate me to learn this stuff and I do it and I get excited to come on here and be like, "Guys, check this out. Look at what I think my favorite stream so far has been like talking about the scams on Instagram or like just random things. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. Anyway, do you guys motivate me to like be on here and like yeah, like be better and yeah, and get my head on straight a lot of the times. Oh my gosh, I just looked at this and I'm like, man, this looks like a jumbo like like those old-timey like movie tickets. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And oh guys, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to like cut you guys off, especially like with like the beautiful sentiments that you guys gave me, but I need to like feed my family right now, and I'm so sorry. But thank you guys so much for your positivity and like really helping me. You guys really helped me out because I was not feeling it. This morning or today, I was having a little bit of a nervous time to come on here, and I really appreciate it. Come make big chicken. Yes, you do. You be savage. You go get your bag, go get whatever it is, or even if it's something like where you need to take a break, you need to like take five and stuff. This is totally a space where you guys do what you need to do. Um, you know, and thanks so much, guys. And yeah, be kind to yourself. Do what you gotta do, and I will see you on Monday. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.